connection, human interest stories, life stories, and your midweek motivation. Lounging with Ricky, 4 to 4:30 on a Wednesday afternoon with repeats on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan for all your puja materials at reasonable prices. Check Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan, located at 11 St. Ives Street, Chaguanas, and also at 28 Watts Street in Currep. You can call at 663-6084. Visit them today. Rajiv Jewelers at Valpark Shopping Plaza for all your 10, 14, 18 and 22 karat gold and silver items. Rajiv Jewelers, telephone 662-9157 or WhatsApp 321-9646. Remember, Rajiv Jewelers at Valpark Shopping Plaza. My friends, Sitaram to you and welcome to another edition of Lounging with Ricky right here on TV Jagati. Of course, I do hope that your Wednesday has been a good one to you, a blessed one, a safe one. And if you're seeing a little hand popping up at the side of my screen, I'll tell you more about that in just a little while. But first, let's get in on midweek motivation with the kind compliments of Rajiv Jewelers.
I was a kid with a dream, and I was a little kid that wasn't afraid to dream as big as I could.
You know, I said to myself, I'm going to do this and no one's going to stop me. You know, whatever you want to do in life is possible.
Those goals that I thought about every single day kept me coming week after week and year after year until I was able to accomplish them.
I think there were so many people who doubted things that I wanted, and I believed that I could achieve. You know, I believed that I could go into 2008 and be perfect. I believed that.
Making it look easy. He's going to tie the greatest Olympic champions of all time and do it in world record fashion.
Never give up. And I never have, and nobody ever should. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. There are always going to be ups and downs, but I think it's really how you get back on your horse and keep going forward. People don't make excuses. Some of the best athletes, or the greatest athletes in the world, do things when they're uncomfortable. You know, everybody can compete when they're feeling good, happy, excited, rested. But it's the best people who can overcome when they're tired, sore, not in the great mind, you know, not in the best mindset. And I think mental power that the greatest athletes have can push all the pain aside. There were times where I've been put in uncomfortable situations, but I've used my mental power, my mental strength to push through it.
For me to become the person who I am today, I found myself in the darkest possible place that any human being could go. No matter what kind of mood I'm in, no matter how many hours of sleep I've had, no matter what, I know if I'm prepared, nothing else matters.
No hit at court 7. Here it comes. Come on, Colton, come on.
You know, if you want to do something and you want it that bad, you'll make sacrifices.
I've had some ups and downs throughout my whole entire career, and if you asked me today if I would change it, I wouldn't. You have the combination of mental, physical, emotional toughness. If you have every one of those, that's what makes you great.
Rajiv Jewelers at Valpark Shopping Plaza for all your 10, 14, 18 and 22 karat gold and silver items. Rajiv Jewelers, telephone 662-9157 or WhatsApp 321-9646. Remember, Rajiv Jewelers at Valpark Shopping Plaza. Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan for all your puja materials at reasonable prices. Check Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan, located at 11 St. Ives Street, Chaguanas, and also at 28 Watts Street in Currep. You can call at 663-6084. Visit them today. Welcome back to Launching with Ricky right here on TV Jagati. And of course, our many thanks to Rajiv Jewelers for midweek motivation. Well, my friends, this morning, actually, we're doing a pre-recording for you. We're recording on a Saturday and we're bringing it to you today, Wednesday. This morning, in Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha, we had a prize-giving ceremony for our pupils who took part in the Diwali competition on Facebook, and they came to collect their prizes this morning. Sitting with us in studio, President General of the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha, Sri Pandit Krishna Rambali. Sitaram to you, sir. And of course, I was privileged to be there this morning and sharing with you all that prize-giving ceremony that you had. And of course, that was held for the commemoration of Diwali. Yeah?
Yes, Ricky, let me, before we get to other things, let me firstly say that the group that has organized and put together this function, they did a fantastic job. I was really amazed because it entailed a lot of work.
Yeah.
And in that short space of time to get everything, I think they deserve special commendations.
Okay, and of course that would have been the Facebook team.
The Facebook team putting together and organizing the art competition and what have you.
I think there was about seven categories, if I saw correctly on Facebook. There was art, craft, song, music, dance, best dressed male, best dressed female, of course, poetry as well. And of course, they received a beautiful prize, a tablet with the kind compliments of the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha.
Yes, the grouping, the organization, I said, was flawless because it would have taken a great effort to put together in so short a time all those items that they collected for prizes.
Okay. With social media and Facebook and everything, do you think it's a good way now of getting, especially the younger ones, to be more involved in Dharma and of course be more in touch with the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha?
Whatever we do, the social media is part of, or a bigger part of life now,
yeah.
So that we cannot avoid it. So whether it's through the social media when it is possible, we have to entertain it and let the children be participants through the social media.
Okay. I know recently 2 of the schools of the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha would have celebrated their 70th anniversary. And that's a long way to come from, it was 1952, yeah?
1952. I was fortunate to attend 2 of the schools that celebrated. At the El Socorro Hindu School and the Freeport Hindu School. We have to go back in our archives, and you have to give credit to the Hindu community then, and the founding fathers, when all those organizations merged and formed the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha.
Yeah.
And immediately in 1952, 6 schools were established. That's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
El Socorro was one, Freeport Hindu School was another. And
some would have been South schools.
yes, well? We had Tunapuna, we had 6 in the initial.
Okay. And you know, in the initial stages, these schools would have been called cowshed schools. But the retort to that was, well, at least we have a school. That, you know.
I remember at Freeport, you know, Ricky, I made comments on it. When in 1952 I was 9+, and I wanted to go to a Hindu school, but there was none near to me. And I remember Freeport started in what was a little kuti.
Okay.
What we called a kuti, where they would have Sunday service and teaching of Hindi
Yeah.
and so on.
But the thing about it is that the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha made a start, and with that start, there was no stopping.
There was no stopping. You see, these schools were placed strategically because you remember the Hindu community. It was said that in some readings there was said there was 70% of the Hindu community were illiterate. And the late Mr. Bade Sakan Maharaj recognized that they had to do something.
Yeah.
And the schools were placed there.
And in order to lead his community out of the so-called poverty at that time, the only escape out of it was education.
You being a teacher yourself, you will understand
Yes.
the kind of work that went in and the kind of students
Yeah.
came out of these schools. We have people in all fields of, in every profession,
Yeah.
we have some of the top performers.
And of course, speaking with some of the teachers, I understand that this competition that we had recently on Facebook for Diwali, it's going to be almost a regular thing now, where they will be getting the students involved. And of course, with the support of the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha, and of course, all the schools, we've got 43 primary schools and 5 secondary schools. Certainly a community that is building. We've built communities with students via the Bal Vikas program. But now we're seeing that we're building a Facebook community and getting all of these students in touch with each other.
Well, I spoke with some of these young people outside there, and they were so keen, they're so happy, they are ready to go again to our next competition.
Okay.
Because, and I am sure you would have picked up that they're very outspoken, and this is what you are going to develop by continuing this process. And I feel certain that the organizers would continue to do a marvelous job so that we will have it going.
Yeah. And of course, I thought, let's bring this program on Launching with Ricky, because two of our main sponsors, that's Rajiv Jewelers and Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan, they are sponsored gifts for these students as well during this prize giving ceremony that we had this morning.
We need to say a special thank you to them because Prem Singh has always been in the forefront with the promotion of cultural activities, religion and culture. Rajiv Jewelers, and we hope we get them on board for future.
Of course, I'm sure they will be with us. Well, Mr. Ramley, you spoke about you chatting with some of the youngsters that we had on the outside. But I want to invite them in studio so we can have a chat with them here as well. So let's take a short break, and I'll be right back with you on Launching with Ricky right here on TV Jagati. We'll speak with some of the winners of the Sanatana Dharma Mahasabha's Facebook Diwali competition. a.m. to you once again, and welcome back to Launching with Ricky right here on TV Jagati. Well, the young man you're seeing with me in studio, Mr. Rival Ramlakhan Singh, isn't it? Yeah, that's the name, Rival Ramlakhan Singh. So tell us, this morning you collected a prize. What was that prize for?
Oh, for winning the art competition.
Art competition that was on Facebook recently.
Oh yeah, and I hit over 1K likes.
Really? But what it is that you did? What did you draw or painted?
I painted a deer. We used tape to outline it so the paint wouldn't go splattering everywhere.
Okay. You like painting?
Oh yeah, I do.
And what do you like to paint with? Is it crayons or paints or pastels, charcoals? What do you like painting with?
I usually use regular paint.
That could be messy at times.
Yeah.
You make a lot of mess when you're painting?
And I especially do not use paint when I have my new white clothes.
Okay.
So-
So your mommy makes sure that you don't paint with white clothes on.
Yeah, because it will stain up your clothes.
Very. But tell me, what school do you attend?
Scooter Trace in the school again.
The Sucha Trace Hindu School. So you
Yeah.
won a prize and you represent.
Also, I second year I beat standard 1, standard 2, and first year I standard 3 and standard 4 and standard 5.
All of those children you won over.
Yeah, I beat standard 5 as well.
Okay, so you represented Sucha Trace Hindu School, and this was a
Yes, I
painting
did.
for Diwali.
Oh yes, I
Yeah.
did.
What did you win?
Oh, and Amazon Fire 7.
Are you're happy with your prize?
Oh, sorry, that's my clock, my watch alarm.
You happy with your prize?
Yes, I am.
But I saw you also got some other things from the Mahasabha.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
You got something.
like that, like an orange stick.
Yeah.
I kind of fiddled with it in the other office.
I know you got a prize as well from Rajiv Jewelers and one
And
from
also
Prem
I get-
Singh's.
I get like a pen with some blue character on it. I don't know if it's a pen or a pencil.
Yeah, I think
or
that's
marker.
from Rajiv Jewelers. Yeah. So you're excited about going and getting started on your tablet?
Oh yes, I have lots of chargers that could fit in it.
Well, Rival, it was very, very nice having you on set. I know we have a lot of other kids that we want to speak to, but you want to say Sitaram to your principal or your teacher? What's your teacher's name?
Miss Hema.
You want to say Sitaram to Miss Hema? I'm sure she's watching right now.
Yeah.
Let's say Sitaram to Miss Hema.
Sitaram.
To who?
Miss Hema.
And all the students of Sucha Trace Hindu School.
Sitaram.
To all the students of Sucha Trace Hindu School. You're not saying it?
Sitaram.
To
To
all
all
the students
to all the students
of Sucha Trace Hindu School.
of Suta Trace in the school.
Okay, of course, as I mentioned earlier on, we're doing a pre-recording for you for today's episode. This morning, the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha had their prize giving ceremony for winners of their Facebook Diwali competition. And sitting with me in studio, I've got a handsome young man. You want to tell us your name?
Zin Barias.
Zain Badis. Zain, what part of the competition did you win? What did you get a prize for?
Tablet.
You got a tablet, and that was for what? What did you enter and win? I think
Best clothes.
the best clothes.
Yeah.
So you won the prize for best. That would have been best dress male. Yeah. You remember what you had on? What picture you sent in for that competition?
No.
No. I think I saw a picture with you in a blue kurta. Was it a blue kurta? Yeah. You like dressing up? Yeah. You like Indian clothes to dress up in?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
Red and blue
Red and blue
and orange.
and orange. So you like bright colors.
Yeah.
Well, you look like a bright young boy. What class are you in? First year?
First year.
First year. And what school do you go to?
Tulsa Trace in the
Tulsa
school.
Trace Hindu School. What's the name of your teacher?
Sir Anand.
Sir Anand.
Yeah.
And you like going to Tulsa Trace Hindu School?
Yeah.
You like the children there?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's a nice school?
Yeah.
Is it a far school from here? Was it a long drive to come here? It's short? A short drive? Yeah. What's the best thing you like about your school?
Coloring.
The coloring. So you
Yeah.
like to color?
Yeah, and drawing.
And drawing. You enjoyed your Diwali? Yeah. What was the most exciting thing that you did for Diwali?
Play with fireworks.
You played with fireworks?
Yeah.
You were very safe though.
Yeah.
Yeah? You like fireworks? What else do you like about school? Besides coloring and drawing?
Playing.
Playing? You play, but you also study, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah? What's your favorite subject? You like maths? Spelling? Reading? You like phonics? You like all the subjects? Do you know what you want to be when you grow up?
A firefighter.
You want to be a firefighter?
Yeah.
Yeah? Because I think because they wear red clothes and you like red. That's true? Okay, well, you want to say, look at the camera and wave, and you're going to say Sitaram to everybody at Sucha Trace Hindu School. It's Sucha Trace or Tulsa Trace?
Tulsa Trace.
Tulsa Trace Hindu. So wave to the camera and say Sitaram to everybody at Tulsa Trace Hindu School. So look at the camera and say Sitaram
Sitaram
to everyone
to everyone
at Tulsa Trace Hindu School.
at Tulsa Trace Hindu School.
And of course, that's Zain, and Zain was the winner of the best dressed male in the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha's Facebook competition. I've got another one of the winners of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha's Diwali competition with us in studio. Sitaram to you, gentlemen. And what's your name?
Tanjagisa.
Ethan Jagesa. What part of the competition did you win? What category?
I won Best Dressed Male.
Best dressed male. You remember what outfit you had on when you submitted that picture? What color was it?
Gold.
Gold? Okay. You like, as I asked Zain a little while ago, you like wearing Indian clothes? Yeah? What it is you like about the Indian clothes?
It's gold.
The gold? So you like shiny stuff?
I like diamonds.
Shiny stuff like diamonds? Okay. What's your favorite color besides gold?
Red and yellow.
Red and yellow. Bright
And
colors
blue.
and blue. Like bright colors as well. What school do you attend?
I attend the Arangway Hindu Primary School.
Arangway. What class are you in?
I am in second year.
Second year. You enjoyed your Diwali? You had a nice Diwali?
Yes.
What's the best thing about Diwali for you?
We get to see fireworks.
You like fireworks as well. I think all the young people, the younger kids, they like fireworks. What it is about the fireworks that attracts you? Is it the noise or the colors?
The colors and the noise.
The colors and the noise. So tell me something about your school. Anything about your school. Is it a nice school?
Mm-hmm.
A big school?
No.
No, it's not a big school. Is there a lot of yard or a lot of space to play in your school outside? Yeah?
Yeah.
You have plenty place to play on the outside?
Not
Not too
that.
much.
Not too much.
So there's not a big yard in school.
This
So
is small. Yeah.
That means you have to be inside and in the class most of the
No,
time.
we get to go outside a lot of times.
What's your favorite subject at school?
Maths and spelling.
Maths and spelling. You like maths more than spelling, or you like spellings more than maths?
I like maths and spelling more than everything else.
Maths. So if I give you a very, very hard question, you think you'll be able to figure it out? Let me see. Let me think of a very hard question for you in second year.
100 subject 100 is 100.
100, take away 100. If you have 100 and you take away 100, how much you'll remain with?
100.
Really? I think we're going to check again. Let's check again. If I have one phone and I take away that one phone, how many phones will I have?
I think 0.
0. So if I have 100 and I take away 100, how much I'll remain with?
0.
0. Very good. What you will you'll be writing tests very soon, right? End of term tests is coming up very soon.
I have to do revision.
You have to do revision. You like doing revision?
No.
No?
Not too much.
But you know revision is an important thing.
Not know that.
Why?
Because I need to learn my test and get all correct.
So if you revise and you learn what you're supposed to learn, you'll get everything correct in tests.
Yes.
Okay. So I want you to call us back at Jagriti and tell me, so ask for Uncle Ricky and tell me what you got in test, right?
Okay.
Okay. Well, congratulations to you and your school on winning Best Dressed Male in the
Thank you.
Diwali competition. You want to say Sitaram to everyone at Arangway Hindu School? Alright, so you're going to look at that camera and And you'll say Sitaram to everyone at Arangwes Hindu School. Go ahead.
Sitaram, everyone.
Where?
At the Arangwes Hindu Primary School.
See, my friends, chatting in studio with some of the winners, well actually most of the winners of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha's Diwali Facebook competition, and in studio I've got a very brave young man. Tell everybody in Trinidad and Tobago and everybody who's looking at TV your name. What's your name?
Veer Amrup.
Veer Ramrup. Veer, what school you go to?
Pinal Rock Hindu.
Pinal Rock Hindu School. You like your school?
Yeah.
I've been to that school one time. It's a very big school. It's a big school
Yeah.
with a lot of space and a nice looking school.
Yeah.
Yeah? What's the name of your teacher?
Miss Mila.
Miss Mila?
Yeah.
What class are you in?
Standard 1.
You're in standard 1? You standard 1?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay. What you know what you won on Facebook? What competition? What you had to do? What did you do to win? Did you dance? Did you do a poem? Did you sing a song?
Yeah.
What song you sang?
Jai Lakshmi Mata.
You want to sing a little piece of it?
Yeah.
Let me hear.
Jai Lakshmi Mata. Mia. Jai Lakshmi Mata. Tunga Jisa Sevata. Hara Vishnu Data. Tunga Jisa Sevata. Hara Vishnu Data.
You like that song?
Jai Lakshmi Mata me. Yes, I like it.
Yeah. And that song is for Diwali.
Yeah.
You enjoyed your Diwali?
Yeah.
What's the best thing about Diwali to you?
There's and fireworks.
Fireworks again?
I love fireworks.
You love fireworks?
Yeah.
What about the fireworks? The noise or the colors?
The colors.
The colors. What's your favorite color?
Red.
Red?
Yeah.
What else? What's your favorite food? You like dal and rice and bhaji? You like that? I like dal and rice and bhaji. What's your favorite
I
game
only
to
like bhaji.
You only like bhaji?
Yeah.
What's your favorite game to play in school?
Tag.
Tag?
Yeah.
You have a lot of friends in school?
Yeah.
You want to say Sitaram to all your friends at Pinal Rock Hindu School?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's look straight at this camera and say Sitaram
Sitaram.
to everyone
To everyone.
at Pinal Rock Hindu School.
In the school.
And that's Veer, the winner of the best song on the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha's Diwali competition. We'll be right back chatting with more of the winners. And now, on Launching with Ricky, here's your Tech Talk with the kind compliments of Mr. Shiva Suku and Amelia Suku of Sawmill Street, Pajay Main Road in Tunapuna.
Number 9. Open a recently closed tab. Don't worry if you've closed an important tab by mistake. Google Chrome has got you covered. All you have to do is press Ctrl, Shift, and T, and that tab will come right back. Chrome actually remembers the last 10 tabs you've closed. So each time you use this command, your browser will keep grabbing from this bank of sorts. Mac users can get access to the same function by pressing Command, Shift, and T.
That was your Tech Talk on Launching with Ricky, with the kind compliments of Mr. Shiva Suku and Amelia Suku of Sawmill Street, Pajay Main Road in Tunapuna. Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan for all your puja materials at reasonable prices. Check Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan, located at 11 St. Ives Street, Chaguanas, and also at 28 Watts Street in Currep. You can call at 663-6084. Visit them today. Rajiv Jewelers at Valpark Shopping Plaza for all your 10, 14, 18 and 22 karat gold and silver items. Rajiv Jewelers, telephone 662-9157 or WhatsApp 321-9646. Remember, Rajiv Jewelers at Valpark Shopping Plaza. Welcome back to Launching with Ricky right here on TV Jagati, chatting with the winners of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha's Diwali Facebook competition, and I've got a beautiful young lady with me in studio. Tell me your name.
Mariah Bala.
Mariah Bala. What class are you in?
Standard 2.
Standard 2, and what school?
Robert Village Hindu School.
Robert Village Hindu School. I see you have on a beautiful blue dress. You like wearing pretty clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah? What category of the competition did you win?
Best dress.
Best dress female. Yeah? So we chatted with two of the winners in the best dress male, and you won the best dress female. You remember what outfit you had on when you took that picture that you sent to Facebook? Yeah? What was it?
A red Indian wear.
A red. You like wearing Indian clothes? Yeah? What's the best kind of, or what's your favorite kind of outfit to wear in Indian clothes? You like saris? Shalwars? Which one you like more?
Shalwar.
Shalwars? And what's your favorite color?
Pink.
Pink. You said you go to Robert Village Hindu School. Tell me a little bit about that school. Is it a big school or a small school?
Big school.
A big school? What's the color of your uniform there?
White and green.
White and green? You have a lot of friends in school?
Yeah.
Yeah? What class are you in?
Standard 2.
Standard 2. What's your favorite subject?
Mathematics.
Mathematics. So, if I call your parents after the end of the term and I ask what you get, what's your mark in mathematics, what they'll tell me? 100 out of 100? You think? What if you had to tell one of the students in your class, one of your friends, the easiest way to pass a test? What do you think you'll tell them? To revise more or to play more?
Revise more.
You think revising helps? Yeah? What's the name of your teacher?
Sir Akash.
Sir Akash, and your principal? You're not sure? You want to say Sitaram to Sir Akash? I want you to look at this camera right here and say Sitaram to Sir Akash
Sitaram Sir Akash.
and all the pupils
And all the people
of the Robert Village Hindu School.
of the Robert Village Hindu School.
So you think if there's a next competition to enter for best dressed female, you think you'll enter that one again? No? You want to try something else? Which one you might try?
Craft.
Craft? You like craft as well? What's your favorite subject at school besides maths? After maths?
Grammar.
Grammar? So you like two of the hardest subjects in class? Yeah? Okay. So Mariah, it was nice having you in studio, and I'm looking to find out if you win any of the competitions coming again, right? Okay. Of course, today featuring for you some of the, most of the winners in the Sanatan Dharma Mahotsav Facebook Diwali competition. We heard from some of the students and their favorite things, and I've got with me in studio little Miss Ariana. Ariana, what's your last name? Ariana what?
Betalal.
Ariana Betalal. And what school you go to?
Monroe Hindu
The
School.
Monroe Road Hindu School. Where do you live?
I live in Madras Road.
Madras Road, St. Helena? Yeah. You like going to Monroe Road Hindu School? Yeah. Is it a big school or a small school?
It's a big school.
A new school or an old school?
It's a new school.
A boring school or an exciting school?
It's an exciting
Exciting school? What you like doing at school?
Playing and drawing.
You like drawing? What class are you in?
Standard.
Okay. What category? What did you win for in the competition? Was it singing?
Huh?
Was it singing? Was it dancing?
No.
Was it poetry?
No.
Was it art and craft?
No.
What it was?
It was the best dress winner.
Best dress female? I see you have on a beautiful dress. Tell me the colors in that dress.
It's pink
Uh-huh.
and it's white and
Green?
blue.
Yeah? What's your favorite color?
Red.
Red? What color did you wear to win the competition? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's pink.
You had a pink
Sorry.
sari.
Yeah.
You tied that sari yourself?
No, my mommy.
Mommy?
Yeah.
Mommy likes to dress you up in Indian clothes? Or you like Indian clothes?
I like Indian clothes. And I like dressing up in Indian clothes in the Wali.
For Diwali?
Yeah.
What else you like to wear besides sari? You know what's a shalwar? You like shalwar or you like sari? Which one more?
I like sari.
Sari?
Yeah.
And I see your dress has a lot of frills. You like nice frilly clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's you like drawing at school?
Yeah.
You have a lot of friends who draw as well?
I only have 2 friends.
2 friends? You know, having a little bit of friends is a good thing. Not too many friends, right? And tell me something else. What did you win? You remember what you won? What did you win? What prize you got?
I got a tablet.
A tablet?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
I saw you got 2 other gifts. One from some people at Rajiv Jewelers. They sell pretty things like what you are wearing on. And another one from a puja store by the name of Prem Singhs. You ever hear about Prem Singhs?
No.
No? Mommy could carry you there one day, right? And show you all of the nice stuff you had. I think they give you some. Did you dig in that little bag? Did you go through the little bag?
Well, I just see where I have it, and when I go to.
When you go home, then you'll open out everything and see.
Yeah.
And you'll call Uncle Ricky and tell him what is in that bag, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to say Sitaram to. Before we say Sitaram to the whole school, what's the name of your teacher?
Miss Varisha.
Miss Varisha? Alright, so let's say Sitaram to Miss Varisha and everyone at Monroe Road Hindu School. So we're looking at this camera right here. Say Sitaram to everyone
Sitaram to everyone
at Monroe Road Hindu School.
at Monroe Hindu School.
And of course, that's Ariana with us. We'll chat with some more of our winners. We chatted with some of our best dressed male and female. We heard from the winner of the song category. We also saw the winner of the painting or art category. And in studio with me, I've got another young, handsome gentleman. Tell everybody who's looking right now, what's your name?
My name is Keshav Naipol.
And what school you go to?
I go to El Dorado North Hindu School.
The El Dorado North Hindu School. I think the principal there is a Mr. Mahindra.
Yeah.
Am I correct? Is there a Miss Shushila working there as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's the name of your teacher?
Sir Sunil.
Sir Sunil. What class are you in, Keshav?
Standard 2.
Okay. So we chatted a little while ago with some of the other students. I'm sure you met all of them and you became friends already with them. Some schools that are very far from your school. Yeah. I chatted with the winner of the art, with the best dressed male and female, also the song category. What category did you enter?
The poem category.
Poem category. And you got a lot of likes for that one, yeah? You remember the poem that you wrote?
Yeah.
You know it offhand, by heart?
Yeah.
You want to say it for everybody who's looking at TV?
Yeah.
Yeah? So I want you to look at this camera right here and recite your poem for everybody.
Diwali is here, Diwali is here. Happiness arrives, happiness is here. Decorations on every door, tiny stars are shining bright. Diwali is here, Diwali is here. Happiness arrives, happiness is here. With happiness to all and sorrow to none, the festival of lights, Diwali has come. The streets shine with candles light, festive lamps to all delight. Children are out with crackers in hands, the fireworks sound like musical bands. Elders exchange gifts and sweets, with love each one to other greets. Triumph of good over evil it shows, Diwali, the festival everyone knows.
You love that poem?
Yeah.
You like Diwali?
Yeah?
What's the best part about Diwali? For me, it's all the sweets that I could eat at Diwali time. Because some of these sweets you can't get it any other time, you know. Only Diwali time you get it from, and everybody brings sweets to you. So you have a lot of sweets to eat.
Yeah.
What's the best thing for you about Diwali?
Sweets.
Sweets? Wow. You and I could be real friends.
Yeah.
We like sweets. What's your favorite sweet?
Barfi.
Nah, I like laddu.
Oh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we could exchange and see which one we like more.
Yeah.
Yeah? What else do you like about Diwali besides sweets?
Lights and dias. Getting to put in the oil and wick.
You like cleaning up after, or you leave that for mommy and daddy to do? You help them?
Yeah,
Yeah?
sometimes.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about El Dorado North Hindu School it is. Yeah? Is that a big school?
Yeah.
And you think a lot of people want to come to that school?
Yeah.
Why you think so?
Because it have good teachers and they teaching you good stuff. And it's a really nice school.
A nice school. I think a lot of students from there, those who are right SEA, they passed for some of the top schools
Yeah.
from El Dorado North Hindu School.
Yeah.
What school you want to go to when you write
Hillview
it?
College.
That's not too far from El Dorado North.
No.
No? So you want to go to Hillview. What's your favorite subject at school right now?
Science.
Science? You like science? You want to be a crazy scientist?
I don't know.
You don't know? What you want to be when you grow up? What you think you want to be so far?
I don't really know as yet.
You still have a lot of time.
Yeah.
What class are you in?
Standard 2.
Also, you have a lot of time to figure out what you want to be when you grow up in the meantime.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes if you ask a lot of the adults, right, while they were going to school, they thought they wanted to be something else. But then after they went to secondary school and university, they ended up doing something else that they like. You think that might happen to you? You might choose something you want to be and then go into something else?
Probably.
Probably. Okay, so let's look at this camera and we're going to tell everybody at El Dorado North Hindu School, Sitaram.
Sitaram, everybody at El Dorado North Hindu School.
Well, Keshav, if the Mahasabha has another competition, let's say a next Diwali competition, you think you'll enter poetry again? You love poem that much?
Yeah, I'll try it and see if I win.
You ever try singing?
No.
No? What about if you compose a poem and you try to sing it?
No.
Nah? You'll just stick to the poetry?
Probably, yeah.
Okay then. Well, it was nice having you here, and I hope the next time Mahasabha has a competition, I'll see you here again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me say a special sitaram to Mrs. Shaman Bagelu, and of course to all the students, all the teachers at the Sangre Grande Hindu School. Why? Because I've got a student of yours with me in a studio. Sitaram to you.
My name is Ishana Hardan.
And you go to Sangre Grande Hindu School?
Yes.
What class are you in, Ishana?
I'm in Standard 1.
Standard 1. I know you won the competition for the best dance.
Yes.
You like dancing? Yeah? You like Indian dancing?
Yes.
Yeah?
And also I like to sing as well.
You sing as well? So maybe next time there's a competition, you'll enter for the singing.
Okay.
Yeah? The dance that you did, you remember the song? What song it was? No? But I think it was something to do with Diwali. You like Diwali?
Yes.
What's the best part about Diwali for you?
And the best part of Diwali is, for me, is like the prayers.
The prayers? You like saying a lot of prayers? They teach you a lot of prayers at Sangre Grande Hindu School?
Yeah.
Yeah? What you like about Sangre Grande Hindu School, going there?
I like about it because we learn much stuff too, and also my teacher gives me a little bit of very easy work too.
She gives you easy work to do? Is it that she gives you easy work, or you are bright and you're able to do all of it? I think that's it. You're able to do all of it.
Yeah.
What's your teacher's name?
I think, well, my old teacher's name was Miss Sabita, but I don't remember my next
Your new teacher now? Yeah. And you know your principal?
Yes,
Yeah?
Principal Shaman.
And she's a nice principal, eh? Yeah. I know her a while now.
Me too.
Because, you know, I used to teach at Sangre Grande Hindu School one time.
No.
Yeah, that was a very long time ago. And then we had a different principal at that time. Yeah? And it's a big school or a small school?
A big school.
With a lot of yard at the back.
Yeah. The back there's like a savannah.
A savannah. You go to the savannah and play?
Long time in second year, but not now.
Not now. You know Ramlila?
No.
No? That's where they do the play of Lord Ram from the Ramayana for Diwali. You know, at the back of the school there, they used to do Ramlila?
No.
No? Maybe next year they might do Ramlila again there.
Okay.
Right? Or maybe you can do a dance when it's time for Ramlila there. So, how long have you been dancing?
Maybe 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah, I think.
And anybody else at home dances?
My mommy teach me the dance.
Yeah? Mommy used to dance before?
Yes.
She still dances? You know the name of the group that she danced with? Or what's the name? Do you dance with a group?
No.
No? She teaches you at home? You think she's a good teacher at dance?
Yes.
Yeah? When you look at Indian movies?
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes? You ever saw a dance in an Indian movie and you thought, I could do that dance? And mommy said, yeah, let's try. That ever happened?
No.
No? Well, I want you, when you go home, right, to go look for a dance and see if Mommy could teach you that dance.
Okay.
Right? But first, before you go, I want you to tell everybody at Sangre Grande Hindu School, Sitaram, right? So you're looking at this camera here, and you're going to say everybody at Sangre Grande Hindu School, looking at this camera, this one.
Yeah.
Say Sitaram
Sitaram
to everyone
to everyone
at Sangre Grande Hindu School.
at Sangre Grande Hindu School.
And give Miss Shaman a wave.
And give Miss Shaman a wave.
Okay, Shana, well, congratulations. I know you won some beautiful prizes, some nice prizes.
Yes.
And I want to see you again next time if there's any more competition, right?
Okay.
Okay. Chatting with winners of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha's Diwali competition, which was held recently, and of course today, the prize giving ceremony. Well, my friends, I think we've kept the quietest of our winners and one of the tiniest of our winners for the last. Sitaram to you.
Sitaram.
And what's your name?
Sarah
Zara? Zara what?
Ali.
Zara Ali? Zara Ali, what school do you go to?
Felicity Hindu School.
Felicity Hindu School? And you won a nice prize today. You saw that prize?
Yeah.
A tablet? You excited to go home and play with that?
Yeah, my dad will open it for me.
He opened it already for you? Yeah? And you got a large bag full of snacks as well?
Yeah.
Yeah? What else did you get? Did you open the other prizes?
Yep, I got a bunch of necklace.
A bando and a necklace?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
else? You remember everything?
I have my sweaty.
A Mother Saraswati?
Yeah, in the blue bag.
In a blue bag?
Yeah.
Yeah? You know who gave you those prizes? The tablet was from Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha. You go to a Mahasabha school, right? Felicity Hindu School?
Yeah.
And you know who gave you the bando? You got a bando? And
Yeah.
necklace? And handband? Okay. You know who gave you those things? Say Rajiv Jewelers.
What do you find?
And say Prem Singh
Praising
Puja
Putra
Store.
Star.
So those two business places gave you some nice gifts. Yeah? Alright, so tell me what it is you did for the competition.
After craft,
You did art and craft. What did you make?
a deal.
You made a diya. A diya. When do we see a lot of diyas? For what festival?
He made some decoration on plates. He made cut out the plates
Yeah.
and make the frame for the deal. And put it all together to make a beautiful
A
deal.
beautiful diya. And that was for Diwali. You like Diwali? Yeah? What you like about Diwali?
Starlight, one stop.
All those things that make noise.
Yeah.
Starlights and
Yeah,
fun.
my dogs get fright out of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like fireworks? You don't think they're too noisy?
No.
No? What you like at Felicity? What subjects you like at school?
Play with my friends.
You like playing with your friends? And in class? You like maths?
Yep.
You like spelling?
Yep.
You like science?
No.
No? Me too. I don't like too much science. Right? If science okay?
Yeah.
The next time there's a competition, you think you're gonna do art and craft again?
Yep.
You think you'll win again?
Yep.
Yeah? Okay, so I want you to watch this camera right here, this big one, and say Sitaram
Sitaram,
to everyone
everyone,
at Felicity Hindu School
birthday Hindu School.
and give them a wave. Well, my friends, that wraps up All Launching with Ricky right here on TV Jagati. An exciting episode for you today. We chatted with winners of the Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha's Facebook Diwali competition. Of course, this was open to students of all Sanatan Dharma Mahasabha Hindu schools, secondary and primary. Many thanks to all those who contributed towards that competition. Of course, many thanks to Rajiv Jewelers and Prem Singh's Puja Bhavan, two of our sponsors, and of course, two business places that provided gifts for students who won in the Diwali competition. Catch you next week on another edition of Launching with Ricky. Many thanks to my cameraman on site with me, and of course in studio with me, Francis Ramsingh. Rajiv Jewelers at Val Park,